So I was just watching a video of a town hall meeting in some small village in Germany that had taken in, I think, a couple hundred or a couple thousand refugee migrants from Africa or the Middle East or wherever. And this guy got up and made a statement to the city council or whatever that he was a grandfather, and his granddaughter, who was a preteen, I think, like 12 or 13 years old, now felt unsafe walking through their village. And that there were certain areas of the village that she basically couldn't walk in anymore. Certain areas of their village that were no longer their village. And as I was watching that, I think for the first time in my life, I realized that the expectation of danger in your own town is not normal. And that is not the way that things should or even could be. You should feel safe in your town. You should be able to walk wherever you want to walk in your own city. But see, I never thought of it that way because I grew up in Chicago. And my entire life, I have been aware that there are certain neighborhoods that I cannot go because they're dangerous, because you will be attacked. I have friends who have been mugged, friends who have been beaten up. I know people who have been killed for being in the wrong neighborhood, dealing with the wrong people. And now, it seems like the last places in the entire world where peaceful societies existed, like Sweden and villages in Germany. You know, Sweden used to go decades without a single murder. Decades. And now they're the rape capital of the world. This grandfather at this German town meeting grew up in an area where he could go where he wanted and not be afraid. But those places are being invaded now. They're not going to exist if we continue to allow what's happening to happen. It's unbelievable. Safety should be the expectation, and it is the expectation, or it was the expectation, in the sort of societies that our people built. We can't just run away like we did in Chicago. We can't just run away like we did in every other major city. You know, there are whole areas in the city that I live in. Beautiful gray stone houses, brick solid brick buildings, 2-3 story homes, almost 100-year-old houses that are beautiful or were beautiful. And now they're just run down, abandoned trash. It bothers me a lot.